I'm going through a problem.
All right.
Me and my baby mom, we was tight. We was raising our son together. Everything was cool. I got caught cheating, and it seemed like ever since I got caught cheating, it been hell from there. We wound up breaking up over a year ago. Now I'm having problems seeing my son, and it's also seeming like my son is just pulling away from me. Me and him used to be tight. This is my little man. I love him to death. Would do anything for him. But ever since I cheated on his mom, I don't know what's going on in the house, and I don't know what she's telling him to make him seem distant every time I'm close to him or every time we together. You know, so now it's like she just holding him away from me, and I can't see him as much. What do I do about this? Because I don't. This is my son. It's not a regular person where I could just let it go. It's really hurting me inside, and I'm trying not to really go through nothing with her. I'm trying not to really go through nothing with her because I know how that could be. I know what that could become. And it seemed like every time, but he said, but it also seemed like every time we on the phone, she always get me to snap out in some type of way. And I think he be in the background hearing it. What do? I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
But first and foremost, right?
Yo, right. First and foremost, I could have wrote that myself. It might be me. I might have did it in my sleep.
And sent it to him via email.
Yeah, that's a powerful situation. There's some women that cannot get over a heartbreak or not.
Some people, but especially women. A woman scorned.
There are some women who will use your child as a weapon to hurt you.
All facts.
They will put the child's mental health in jeopardy in order to hurt you. If you get in an argument and say things to a woman like this that was supposed to be between you and her, she'll do things like show the text messages or let the child hear, much like he said, the argument that you wouldn't have had, that you wouldn't have had in front of the child.
Mm-hmm.
But she'll force the issue. I don't have answers to this particular situation, except for if you can, young men, be careful where you put your seed. And I tell people all the time, don't even worry about how sweet of a woman she is to you now. Ask yourself, what kind of ex would she make?
Mm-hmm.
Because as we know, most relationships don't work out. What kind of ex? How will she perform as a parent if the two of you split up? And as time goes on, you may find this woman may try to turn your child against you.
May try to.
They're gonna, if they were mama every day and mama say that you ain't shit, what are you, your influence is severely decreased. Your influence is little to none, honestly, by comparison. And the courts almost always side with the mom.
In most cases.
It's definitely a tricky situation. And I'm getting a little flustered even talking about it. But I definitely hear what the brother's going through right now. You got something to say?
Not really, son. This your joint. This is definitely sound like it's close to heart.
Right.
Personal.
Yeah, dude, you know my life.
Yeah, I do.
You know my life. So anyway, I'm listening. I need $1 million worth of gain today. How about that? All right, go ahead, y'all talk.
A lot of times, when you're in a relationship with a woman, right, and you get caught cheating or you go through whatever type of issues you go through, and then you and the woman is no longer together. A lot of times these women in 2026 become BBs. That's called a bitter bitch. You feel what I'm saying? And now, instead of them dealing with you in a grown woman, grown man aspect of the game, I'm going to try to make every aspect of your life difficult. I know you had a relationship with your son, but I'm going to try to fuck that up. Because the advice that I'm going to give him in this household is definitely not going to be beneficial for you. Because
nothing like beneficial for you.
I'm a bitter bitch. I can't get
Because she told me one time, I'm just not ready to accept that about me moving on.
She told you.
I'm just not ready. I'm talking about once I moved on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
y'all together.
My previous broke up us. We were already broke up.
Mm-hmm. Y'all not together. But
I don't want him around her. I don't want him around that bitch. I don't want her. Why? I'm just not ready for that.
You just said it. She a BB.
Years had passed. Do you seen it?
Yes, sir.
He can't come around. We had a court order. She's still like, I'm just not ready for that.
Over the fact that you cheated on me, that you went out there and you slapped another bitch in the biscuit with your sausage. I can never get over that. I'm never going to be an adult about this and say, you know what you did. We not together. I'm moving on. You moving on. I'm never going. So until your son is old enough to have a relationship with you and figure out who you really is and who you really not as an adult, as a personal adult who now can see, oh, my mom said he was this way, but he ain't really like that. And my mom said you didn't care, but
sometimes it's too late. Sometimes by that time, I hate to say it, in a lot of instances, when it gets to that point, when they can spend time truly on their own, man, I want to talk to my dad. Yeah, they grown. The seeds have been planted. And you whatever path they on it.
And you're not able to put in your influence. Not saying y'all can't still have a relationship. Anyway, go ahead, Gillie.
Then that's when shit gonna change.
But don't you think he's taking a loss all these years?
Yeah.
You want to take your son to football practice, you want to do this and that, and now everything getting weird. I think that I
don't want her around that bitch. Can't bring him to my house.
Stop saying that, son. Because you
I didn't say it.
I know, but you starting to put you in a place. Just be cool, son.
I can see him in the street like a
stranger.
Like a stranger. Where'd you take it? I hope he's not going to your house. You got a court order. What am I gonna do? Call the police? Have him snatched out the house?
Pause.
I mean, at the end of the day, right? When a lot of times when you got a situation where the parents split up, most of the times the child automatically is going with the mother.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So naturally, the child spends more time with the mother. You feel what I'm saying? So naturally, a child is mindset and how they look at life and how they view things a lot of times is shaped from in the household.
You're going to have mama's values, whatever they are. Crazy.
So if I spend my most time with you and you shaping my mind to believe that my dad ain't this, my dad don't really love me like that, he don't care for me, then that's what I'ma believe.
But that shit hurt. And for a man, I can just know that will hurt because it's like, damn, this is my little guy right here. This little me.
Right, but it take a real solid female to be like, I'm a fucking adult. See, that was some back in the day shit.
And I'm gonna tell you what really bothers me about this. I feel like I'm missing the time that I'm supposed to warn him about this type of stuff.
Crucial time. Yes.
This one, the game that I didn't have that led me in this situation because of my absent father. I'm like, yo, I could save this little nigga a whole bunch of time.
And grief.
And
headache.
And warn him about people like his mother. Don't get me started, son. This is like I said. This for me. I don't care if y'all watching or not. Hopefully you do. If it relates to your experience or if it's real for you, shout out. If you get something out of this,
shout out.
I hope you do. But it's definitely a conversation that needs to be had.
Yes. We break up. We argue. We don't even try to argue in front of the kids. We don't. Now, the mama be like, fuck you. You ain't shit ass nigga. Mm-hmm. You ain't never seen your fucking son pussy. And the son is sitting right here. The son is in the back seat of the car. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a lot of these women now today is mommy sisters. They want to they mom, but they want to be their sister too. They want to be their homie. They don't lay down no discipline like that. They want to be doing all the TikTok videos with the like.
But what about the dads? Is like that too, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of dads like that too. But what I'm saying, listen, let's be for real. In the history of life, there's been a lot of bitch ass, ain't shit ass niggas.
Sure.
In the history of life, whereas though. A nigga's son could be right here, and a nigga could live 5, 7, 8 blocks away, and he don't never see his son. That's the history
weird.
of life.
Yeah,
but right now, more than ever, I'm seeing men. I don't give a fuck what color they is, black, white, peach, orange, purple, struggling, trying to have a relationship with their son, with their daughter, but the baby mom is the issue. All because, okay, I made a mistake. All because she made a mistake. I caught her cheating. I caught her out of pocket, and I left, and now
whatever the case may be, when you done, you done. Yeah, it's what it is. But there's a child involved, and a lot of times, let me slow down. And a lot of times, the child is used as a pawn. We've seen it over and over again.
Hell yeah. And the kid won't know nothing else except for what mama tell her.
Yes.
I can't see my son. Come on, bro. How many motherfuckers do we see that's going through this shit? And these be some real sincere niggas. Like, bro, I ain't seen my son in like 3 months. Like, I call him. I could be on the middle of the phone talking to my son. She'd just hang up. All right, he got to do homework. Like,
dude, whenever he came, she would literally spend the entire time on FaceTime with him.
While he's visiting you.
Dude, he had his own room. I go in there, I swear to God, to see if he sleep, phone up. She just looking out the phone at me. I swear to God, so I'm not making this up.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's insanity.
Crazy.
That means she ain't got nothing better to do but make your life miserable. Ruffle your goddamn feathers.
Niggas really out here going through this shit. And that's fucked up when you think about it. When you think about as many women out here gotta raise kids by themselves with no assistance. A raggedy ass nigga don't give a fuck at all. Nigga in the same city, nigga don't show up to no graduations, nigga don't show up to no track meets, no basketball games, no football games, no nothing. As many women gotta deal with niggas like this. You mean to tell me that you got a nigga that wanna be in a kid's life, but because he did something wrong to you, now the kid gonna suffer?
Yes.
Oh man, ooh, we're failing as a people.
Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Coochie, balls, drugs, luxury vehicles. Violence, 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 violence.